When is it safe to drive after consuming alcohol and eliminating it? Have you ever pondered why and how alcohol affects your body? Understanding exactly what your body is being exposed to each time you take a sip of beer or a shot of hard liquor might help you build a safe and responsible relationship with alcohol. Running laps on the football field, hot coffee, or icy showers cannot affect sobriety. The only thing that will bring you to reality is time. After you stop drinking, it won't take long for your body to heal and your system to rid itself of the alcohol. However, be aware that drinking alcohol frequently or heavily can eventually cause long-term harm to your body, from which it will not be able to recover even when you're sober. Drinking alcohol. When you consume alcohol, it enters your body by ingestion, where it travels through your mouth, throat, stomach, and intestines before being absorbed. The rest of the digestive tract also participates in the process of ingestion, despite the fact that most people believe that it only occurs in the stomach and intestines. The instant the alcoholic beverage enters your lips, a series of events that will cause drunkenness have already begun. Small amounts of alcohol can enter your bloodstream directly through a network of tiny blood vessels in your mouth and throat because saliva starts the digestive process. Though the majority of the alcohol you consume will enter your body through your intestines, this process continues in the stomach. Here, alcohol crosses your gut's wall, enters your bloodstream, and is carried to your liver for processing. Alcohol molecules are converted in the liver into other compounds that have a lower intoxication effect but may nonetheless be just as damaging as alcohol. The bloodstream is subsequently reintroduced to these fresh chemicals. Every vital organ in your body receives oxygen-rich blood through the circulatory system in order for those organ tissues to operate. Alcohol will therefore flow through these organs, including the brain, once it enters your bloodstream. Alcohol interacts with neurons and interferes with neurotransmitters as it enters the brain, the chemicals which control your mood, physical functions and cognitive processes. Alcohol initially causes the release of feel-good dopamine, which makes most individuals feel good and joyful when they start drinking. Then, it begins to affect other neurotransmitters negatively, having a negative effect. Glutamine. Alcohol and glutamate bind, stopping glutamate from performing its function. Without glutamate, your brain would not be able to process stimuli as rapidly or effectively. Glutamate has an excitatory effect on neurons. Alcohol lowers response times in this way. Beta-aminobutyric acid, GABA. Alcohol enhances the effects of gamma-aminobutyric acid via binding with certain receptors, GABA. GABA induces emotions of serenity and drowsiness. This further hinders your capacity to think clearly and slows down your reaction time. The intensity of these effects will vary depending on your age, weight, alcohol consumption history, diet, and mental state before drinking. Alcohol and other substances have a significant impact on the neurotransmitters in your brain. A person can suffer significant mood and personality changes with just a minor imbalance in these essential substances. You are capable of things when in this state that you would never consider doing while sober, normally like getting in your car and trying to get home after drinking. Alcohol abstinence. Alcohol is eliminated from your body by a number of biological processes. However, your body will eliminate about 95% of the alcohol you drink due to metabolism. The small portion that is left behind will be eliminated from the body through evaporation and excretion. The majority of alcohol is expelled from the body after being converted by liver enzymes into other substances. But some alcohol molecules will be discharged through perspiration, urine, tears, and saliva, unaltered. Because they physically leak alcohol through their skin, those who drink frequently and are extremely intoxicated frequently have an alcoholic odor. The heat from your body causes some of the alcohol in your blood to evaporate as it travels through your lungs. The alcohol will be evacuated from your lungs with each breath. When someone uses a breathalyzer, it measures this amount of alcohol. How soon does alcohol leave the body? Alcohol is excreted from the body on average at a rate of 0.015% per hour. This alcohol elimination rate varies from person to person and ranges from 0.013% to 0.018%. The metabolic rate is related to this number. Alcohol will be metabolized and eliminated by your body more quickly the faster your metabolism. Even when consuming the same amount of alcohol as someone with a faster metabolism, people with slower metabolisms will continue to have higher blood alcohol concentrations for longer. Your alcohol elimination rate is influenced by metabolism, heredity, and your level of alcohol experience in addition to metabolism. Regular drinkers often have higher alcohol elimination rates than novices because their bodies are more accustomed to processing alcohol effectively. How long will it take you to sober up with a 0.015% alcohol elimination rate? Your blood alcohol level determines that. In 3.3 hours, a BAC of 0.05% will be gone. In 5.3 hours, a BAC of 0.08% will be gone. A BAC of 0.10% will disappear in 6.7 hours. In 10 hours, a BAC of 0.15 will be gone. You must take into account how long it will take for your BAC to fall below the 0.08% legal limit if you want to drink and drive. Then, either take this into account while making your arrangements or park your car at home. You would be advisable to wait until all traces of alcohol have been gone before getting behind the wheel because there is no level of alcohol in your blood that is completely safe. Total elimination should take no less than 5 hours and 20 minutes if your blood alcohol concentration is 0.08% and your metabolic rate is average. Keep in mind that a BAC of 0.08% typically occurs between 1.5 and 3 standard drinks for most persons. Don't drink or don't drive if you lack the self-control to go out for the entire evening, consume only this much alcohol, and wait 5 hours before driving home.